Hi guys, it's Mariya here, and today I wanted to talk about some excuses that people make for not participating in NaNoWriMo. Okay, so just to recap, if you're not familiar with NaNoWriMo, it's National Novel Writing Month, where hundreds of thousands of people around the world are doing this challenge where they write 50,000 words, so basically like a length of a book, in just 1 month. And it seems like a crazy goal. It's a lot. And I've participated in NaNoWriMo before in 2017. It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. On the other hand, a lot of people are really, hesitant to participate. And I just wanted to address those hesitations today, or some excuses, just to, dismantle like the tension. And maybe it will be useful for someone to get even more motivated for NaNoWriMo. Maybe it will get other people to think about NaNoWriMo, maybe participating in 2019. So the first excuse, and I'll just be using my notebook, this one that says think, write, draw, and repeat, because this is what I do most of the time. So I just have some hints here. So the first excuse is, it's going to be bad quality. So the writing that they're producing in 1 month will be of a bad quality. That's the top excuse or hesitation that I am hearing from my friends. Okay, first of all, NaNoWriMo, the point is to produce the very first draft, and the job of the first draft is to exist, therefore it's always perfect. So if your first draft exists, it means it's already perfect. Being good or excellent is the job of second, third, fourth, and so on drafts. So the first of all, you need to just hammer out your very first draft, and even if it will be a bad quality, nobody cares because it exists. Okay, so the second excuse is, I'll spend more time editing it later than I would spend if I were, editing as I go. Okay, this one is different for different people. So for example, for me, let's say, I needed the pressure of completion. I needed this pressure to complete 50,000 words and to hammer out my first draft of my thesis right away, because I was actually in this endless loop of editing, re-editing, deleting, and for me, this was a way to escape that loop. But for some people, if you're feeling that you will be writing completely random stuff, maybe it's worth to take a break of several days in NaNoWriMo, plan a little bit, and then get back into it. You will still meet your goal, very likely, but yes, you will avoid this, trap of writing something that will need to be completely thrown or overhauled later. So that's how you, I guess, address this excuse. Okay, third excuse, I can't find time for writing. Okay, so this one is very understandable because a lot of us have jobs, for example, last year when I was doing NaNoWriMo, I also had other teaching commitments. I had a lot of work related to my teaching, and this NaNoWriMo, I have a full-time job. I'm teaching mathematical circles for gifted students. I'm doing career coaching on the side, so finding time is very, very difficult. But somehow, I think the point of NaNoWriMo is creating this time out of nothing. So to me, Nano is so magical because you get to create time out of nothing. Yeah, isn't it awesome? So it's possible that, yeah, a lot of days you won't find time, but it all depends on your mindset. If you will go into NaNoWriMo with this mindset that you're now a wizard, you will find time when it doesn't exist. Most likely, you will create that time. Yeah. Okay. On the other hand, a lot of people who are doing NaNoWriMo are, moms with small children, or people who work multiple jobs, as like myself. Last year, I was working multiple jobs as well. Even if you don't finish all 50,000 words, you will still make amazing progress. You will. And, I would not even focus on those 50,000 words. I would focus on just making as much progress. Yeah. Okay, so next one is, the goal of NaNoWriMo is unrealistic, so I will not even try. I hear that so often. People say that, hey, I will not try committing to this goal because there is no way. I can't write even 1,000 words. Why would I set for 50,000? Okay, that's, as I mentioned, you don't have to write 50,000 words. You just need to make a progress. And for people who really, like, if you don't feel like you will meet this goal and you will be disappointed, I would suggest first participating in NaNoWriMo Camp, which can be found on NaNoWriMo website. And the camp basically is like a mini NaNoWriMo where you get to pick your own goal. So you can pick a goal of 10,000 words. You can work towards it. And once you try NaNoWriMo Camp a couple of times, you might be ready for, you know, the full thing, so full NaNoWriMo of 50K in November. Yeah, that's all. And also, the next excuse is there is no award for NaNoWriMo. So a lot of times when I'm telling people that I participated in NaNoWriMo, they were like, so what's the point of it? What's the reward? Okay, so first of all, there are some official awards, like in form of what is called coupons. So you get discounts for useful programs like Scrivener, all the neat applications for writers. You get lots of discounts for them. Personally, for me, it wasn't as important. And you also get NaNoWriMo certificate. That was important for me. But some of my friends even said, so what? It's just a piece of paper. You know, depending on what you have accomplished, this piece of paper will mean so much to you when you will be done. Well, I don't like saying it will, but it might. So for me, for example, because I was stuck in never-ending loop of editing my thesis, when I made this plunge and I made a progress of 50,000 words, I was so happy. I was so relieved almost that, you know, I proved to myself that I can escape this never-ending editing loop, that this piece of paper meant so much to me. It meant to me probably even more than my diploma from undergrad, so that was amazing. Okay, yeah, and the next one is there is no chance to really win anything, and it's not enough motivation. Has to do with the previous one, but a lot of people who don't want to participate in NaNoWriMo are hesitant to participate because they're like, well, the winning the 50,000 words is not a privilege of, you know, one person, or there's no first place, second place, so it's basically all or nothing. So they feel the all or nothing aspect, or they feel that hey, if anyone can become a winner, is it really a win? So first of all, like I said, NaNoWriMo is something that you win from yourself. So you're doing NaNoWriMo not for your peers, not for your friends, you're doing it for yourself. You want to be better than yourself. Well, at least this is what NaNoWriMo is for me, being better than myself. And you win it, and many people can win it because that's the point. You can, really, the most important person that you should be competing with is yourself. You should be trying to be better than yourself right now in everything, every day. So yeah, so these were most common excuses or hesitations for participating in NaNoWriMo. Please let me know if you have ever experienced any of those hesitations. Please let me know if your friends are experiencing that, and let me know what else you want me to talk about this NaNoWriMo. I can't wait to hear from you, and I really would appreciate your comments on that. See you!